Hey, hey, hey! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. It's time for another Whiskey Wednesday. So I'm actually doing it right. It's whiskey that we'll be drinking and another episode of Sean's Scotches. Although, again, these aren't Scotches, and you know that by clicking on it. These are Japanese whiskeys, and this is the third installment. As I had mentioned, Sean has got me addicted to these Japanese whiskeys. I can't get enough of learning more about them, although I really know nothing, but trying them and tasting them. So he has sent me 4 different samples of Kavalan, which I had. The first one I had was the Soloist Vinho, or Vinho Soloist. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but the link is in the thing. And last time I tried the Soloist Sherry Oak, and now I'm going to try just the Sherry Oak, not Soloist. So I'm not even sure what that means. But if you haven't seen the first 2 videos, check them out. I am not a whiskey drinker. I am not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not an expert at anything. But I'm just a regular guy drinking really good whiskey. And I got a new 5th one I got to try. So stick around, not on this episode, but stick around as I get through. This is the 3rd one of the 2nd one of samples. So I have 2 more samples. And then I have a very special surprise I'm excited to share with everybody. But anyway, as I mentioned, this is the Sherry Oak single malt, 46%. So not as high as the other ones. The other ones are over 50%, which means over 100 proof. This is this is a mild 92 proof or 46%. So very high octane here in this one. And I forgot in the last one that I have this fancy book that really tells you what you should be seeing or tasting. And so in this one there's walnuts, spice, almond, vanilla. That's what you're supposed to taste out of it. So a lot of different things in here. I don't want to read too much because I don't want my mind to taste it. I want my taste buds to taste it. So, and as you know, I have the fancy glasses now. Thanks for some advice, so I know how to taste these better. This is outstanding. So excited. So it's just the right amount there. I'm not sure if you're supposed to swirl it like you do like a wine. We'll look into that. But this is the reason you have these types of glasses, is it helps with the nose. A little. I can kind of taste a little nuttiness, or smell a little nuttiness. You know, you get the alcohol smell up front, I think. And then you really do get like a little bit of nutty smell, which is different. I don't smell any vanilla or anything like that at this point. So let's give it a first taste here and see what we get. Remember the last one, if you saw the last one I had, the Sherry Oak, but the Soloist was really burned a little bit. So let's see what this one's like. Definitely a lot smoother up front. I'm waiting for it. There's no burn. You don't get that, ooh, you know, like that burn that I got in the last one. But when it comes in, it is very smooth over the tongue. I guess they're all very smooth, and that's probably why they're very good whiskeys, of course, but almost a thickness, I would say. Okay, let's keep trying it, you know. And just so you guys know, I don't practice this. Obviously, you saw me crack the vial, if that's what we're calling it, you know, the sample that I have. So you can see that there was none taking out of it. So this is literally the first time I'm ever trying this. It would be nice to sample it first and then make up my mind and then tell you, but that's not what happens here. That's not what happens at Kimmel's Irish Pub. This is live TV in a sense. It's not really live, I'm taping it, but you know what I mean. Okay. A little sweeter smell right now. But still good, not so much burny. Alright. Let's get a good swig here. Alright, a little bit more nutty on that one. But like a little bit later, not while it's sitting in your mouth. You really don't get any vanilla yet. But a little bit more nutty that time on that sip. I could taste it, but again, not while it's in your mouth, but after it washes over your tongue, you get a little bit more. Still no burn, you know, which is fantastic. I don't know if I'm supposed to be swirling it, so I apologize again. I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular guy drinking really good whiskey and trying to explain to you what I'm getting. I don't get any caramel or flavors like that. Alright, last one. Here we go. I think it's the last one. But as it gets lower, it gets sweeter to smell. Like initially it wasn't, and maybe that's because it's bottled up. I don't know if you're supposed to let them breathe at all. I obviously don't. I go right at it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just had a little flavor there. I wasn't sure what it was. Maybe it's a slight hint of vanilla on that one, but really I do get a little bit more of a nutty flavor. Not like overly nutty, but you get a little bit of that. But it's amazing how this one compared to the other one, and I don't know, I have to find out. I apologize. I will try and look it up and maybe put it in the comments. I don't know. But the difference, I mean, they're the same. They were aged both in sherry casks. And I thought maybe that's what gives you the burn. I don't know the difference between a soloist and a non-soloist. This one obviously isn't as high of an alcohol content, but I don't think that is what gave you the difference. But I mean, it's unbelievable how smooth these are. Like, oh, you think about the whiskeys that I've had before, like doing shots at a bar or something like that. Let's do some whiskey. Oh, it's never any good, but like if somebody said, hey, let's do a shot of this Kavalan, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it all day, because it is fantastic. But super smooth. You know, let this out. Sean also told me, let this out all night now after it's finished, and it'll create another outstanding smell. I mean, I wish I had more. I'd sit here and drink much, much more. It is very good, but I can't pick out the flavors as well as I could on the first one. A little bit of nutty. I didn't get any spice or really a hint of vanilla, but I've got a hint of vanilla, I think, in all three of them so far. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I don't know if that was helpful at all. It was fun for me. If you like watching me drink, let me know. If you have comments, if you've tried this before and you tasted different things, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear any comments about this type of Japanese whiskey. I have 2 more samples to go, and in my big surprise. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.